Learn how to add mixed numbers. So previously we learned how to add fractions and like and unlike fractions. So as you notice, all of these are unlike denominators. So the only difference between the other lesson and this one is now you have whole numbers to contend with. No difference, not harder. So you have 4 1/4. They want you to add it to 5 2/3. Let's create a ratio table because we need to find a common denominator. What does 4 and 3 share in common? Common denominator. 12. 4, 8, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Hey, they do share 12 in common. So the common denominator for 4 and 3 is 12. So let's rename 1/4. 1/4 can be renamed as 3/12. 2/3 can be renamed as 8/12. So you have 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 3/12 plus 8/12. So they want you to add this whole number to this fraction to this fraction. So 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 3. So 3/12 plus 8/12 is plus 9 is 9 and 11/12. Keep the denominator same, add the numerator. So the only difference between previous lesson and this one is you now have whole numbers to contend with, to add with. So next example. 3 1/2 plus 1 2/3. What does 2? So what do 2 and 3 share in common? 12, 6. They share 6 in common. So the common denominator is 6. So circle that so we know that's what they share in common. Let's rename 1/2 to 3, 6. Let's rename 2/3 to 4, 6. So 3 plus 1 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 6. They want you to add up these whole numbers with these two fractions. Well, let's see. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 6. 7, 6. Hold up. That is improper. Improper. Let's see. We need to turn it to a mixed number. How many 6's go into 7? How many 6's go into 7? One time. If you take away that 6, what do you have left over? 1 6. So 4 plus 1 1/6 is 5 1/6. So 3 1/2 plus 1 2/3 is 5 1/6. Next example. Let's use a different marker. 13 4/5 plus, let's use black ink marker, 3/4. So we have 5 and 4. What denominator do they share in common? What's the common denominator for 5 and 4? Well, that's easy. It's 20. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Circle that so we know that's what they share in common. 5, 10, 15, 20. Circle that so we know that's what they share in common. So let's rename 4/5. Let's rename 4/5 to 4, 8, 12, 16, 20th. Let's rename 3/4 to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20. So they want us to add the whole numbers. 13 plus 5 plus 16, 20 plus 15, 20. It adds up to 18 plus 16 plus 15 is 31, 20. Crud. We have an improper fraction. You know what? It's okay. No problems. 18 plus, how many 20's go into 31? One time. If you take away 20 from that, your remainder or leftover is 11 20th. So the answer must be 19 and 11 20 because 18 plus 1 is 19, 11 20. So 19 and 11 20. And let's get to the most difficult one of all. What happens if they add 3 mixed numbers? So we have 3 2/3, 2 1/4, and 4 and 5, 6. So what denominator do they all share in common? 3, 4, 6 shares. 24, no, least common denominator. 12, they share 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 4, 8, 12. And 6, 12. That's what they share in common. Let's rename 2/3. 2, 4, 6. 8, 12. Let's rename 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 12. Let's rename 5, 6. 10, 12. So 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, 12 plus 3, 12 plus 10, 12. A lot of things to add. 3 plus 2 plus 4 is 5 plus 4 is 9. Keep the denominator the same. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 10. Oh gosh, 11 plus 10 is 21, 12. Of course, Mr. Joe gave us an improper fraction. How many? So we know it's 9 plus. How many 12s go into 21? One time. Have you noticed it was one time? So what is the leftover or remainder? 21 minus 12 is 9, 12. So it is 10 and 9, 12. Can you simplify 9, 12? Yes, you can. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. So it's 10 and 3, 4. So the answer is 10 and 3, 4. Because 9, 12 was a common denominator. Sorry, what is the common factor they share? 9 and 12? 3. So you divide both numbers by 3. You know what? What I should have done is I should have simplified 21, 12, divide by 3, and gotten 7 over 4. It would have been easier to get that 10 and 3, 4. Oh well. So what we did in here is add mixed numbers. So the first thing is you have to find is a common denominator. Then you rename the fractions. And then you add up the whole numbers and a fraction. Sometimes you'll have improper fractions like this one and this one and this one. And then you have to turn it to a mixed number. Then you add it with the whole number and then you have a final answer. So this is the study of adding mixed numbers.